Howdy there, friends. My name is Rabbit, and welcome to episode 173 of Let's Play Jade Cocoon 2, where we are continuing to explore the bonus sections of the post-game. So I know this is sort of an odd place to bring you back, and you were likely expecting me to either be in the Room of Life, showcasing the final forms of some folks that kind of hit their final evolutionary stage, or with us sort of starting everything off at the very end of Winsport 4 or the beginning of Winsport 5. But what ended up happening was, as I was making my way through Winsport number 2, I ended up having two people that hit their final form. I wanted to go ahead and just finish looking into all of the ogre vines here before I went back to the temple. And my intention was to bring you guys back at the Room of Life, but as I went into one of the ogre vines, there is a hunter that is kind of chilling here. You saw him just in the other screen there. He is a Mao beast hunter, and I'm assuming this is going to grant us the 6th medal, so I just thought I would have you along for that battle so that you can see whatever prize we receive as a result of that. So before I show you the two final forms, although I'm sure you can already tell just from looking at this screen who the two winners are, I did want to share with you guys that there was one little cutscene that happened without you. I think it was on Winsport 1, I believe, like one of the last ogre vines I had popped into. There was a slimy beast hunter that just kind of carried on about how with the revival of the Sweet Knights, he feels as though vanilla is still top dog, and in spite of the fact that Mint is the cutest and the youngest, he feels as though vanilla will always be the best. So not valuable enough, I think, to edit it into this footage, but I still wanted to go ahead and share that with you while we're doing kind of a weird recap of the island and a half that I've explored without you. So we were able to get Patrick to his final form, so yoo-hoo, woohoo, and hee-haw, and whatever other exclamations you can think of to express excitement at this. So he's now a Dakon Q, and he will be seeing his way out of our party as soon as I head back to the temple. Also joining in the celebration is Emil. He was one of our newer ones, so not quite the OG status that Patrick sort of held for us, but here he is. He's an Amorg, and he's looking fabulous, so we will be getting rid of him as well. Or maybe not necessarily. Both of them will be removed, but Patrick is definitely gonna, well, maybe I shouldn't say definitely. I feel like Patrick is okay, but we want to move on to bigger and better things and have some heals in my party, most importantly. So that's it for the recap of them, and honestly, everything that took place without you. So let's go ahead and initiate this conversation and fight. Don't think he's going to say anything new. Yeah, so we're just going to skip past this. Genuinely the same dialogue that happened when we fought one of these 2 episodes ago, maybe 3 episodes ago.
Okay, you ready?
Oh, I was bone ready, bro. So he has only 4. Again, how peculiar, right? That these hunters are coming at us with so few beasts in tow. It just blows my mind a little bit. I feel like there were greater challenges on island number 5, but maybe the point of, or not island number 5, but forest levels 5. But I almost wonder if the purpose of setting it up this way is to make it to where you can find more of the beast hunters and get more of the medals, because I think at the 6th medal, and don't hold me to this, I'm sure there's going to be someone who's going to post actual accurate information regarding this, so, you know, don't listen to me, because I'm definitely just spouting out what I think I've heard, and I didn't look this up to confirm, but I believe the 6th medal for each respective beast hunter or beast type unlocks a special, I think it's like a special interaction in the, I think it's in the arena. It's either in the arena itself, you gain access to fighting new beasts or new beast hunters, or special gyms kind of open up to you, or special areas open up to you where you can go through the motions and sort of fight. So I don't know the details, but that's sort of the sentiment anyway that I've gathered, is upon acquiring medal number 6, you will be able to fight more powerful and more specific hunters and or those beasts in an arena-like fashion. So yeah, that's all the information I've really got to share with you. I guess nothing too extraordinary, but there you have it. And poor Patrick, this is how it's going to go down. One of the last times he's in battle here with us. God damn it. Okay, since he's going to keep spamming this, it doesn't matter if I go ahead and just rotate just to get my own shit going. But yeah, I suppose I can finish up a story that I was starting to share with you guys in our last episode, but I kind of spooked myself because we got a little close to getting our asses whooped. We had some deaths of beasts, which that's not new. Thinking about it, as a random aside, I do not think we have yet had a game over in this playthrough, which is extraordinary when you think about it, because I'm pretty sure we've had a number of close calls where I don't know how we didn't die, but we made it this far, and that is certainly worth celebrating. At least I think so. Oh my god, we're gonna have to put some folks to sleep because this is not cool, not okay, and I don't think people recover from petrification, do they? God damn, this is so lame, so fucking lame. If I can just put him to sleep, that'll make my life much easier. So, as for the actual story that I was sharing with you guys, I was telling you that you all know there's been a history in my life where there's always one shit show after another, but at the same time, I feel like the cosmos sort of balances things out for me, where with the plethora of bullshit that I seem to always have set right in front of me, I feel as though there's an equal amount of good things and favor that comes my way as well, which I'm always pumped for. No complaints from me on that front by any means. Now, one of the things that's kind of been really good about where I've been right now and sort of brings me to this bittersweet point where I'm obviously enthusiastic about Andrew's new opportunities, and I'm excited for just another adventure. I wouldn't say I'm like the most adventurous person, but I am not the sort who shies away from challenges or shies away from new experiences. Like already I've had a few people at my job that have been like, oh my god, you guys haven't even been here 2 years. I would be losing it if I had to move again. And I can totally understand why some people feel that way. The process of moving, it's not easy, and it's certainly not fun, especially if you're moving cross country or huge distances. I mean, North Carolina from where we are in Wisconsin, it's about a 15 hour drive. So it's not a cakewalk. It's not like we're just moving one town over, It's genuinely going to be an arduous journey for us, very much like our trek from Colorado to Wisconsin was. So I understand, for a lot of people, this would not be worth it, and it's kind of spooky, and it makes you feel uneasy because nothing's really set in stone, or the pieces that are being set in stone, they come in increments. Everything isn't just immediately laid out for you when you receive that news that, hey, time to pack up and ship out because there's a new life for ya. Nope, haven't been that fortunate yet, and that hasn't been a luxury I've been afforded, but I almost feel like I'm okay with that, and I like the fact that things sort of unravel in their own time for us, and it keeps you humble, I think, or it keeps me humble. Anyway, so with this job, I've had mostly positive interactions. Like, no one's ever really fucked with me, minus one director who didn't know that I'm a little crazy, and when people fuck with me, I'm professional, but I'll tell you to get the fuck out of my face. I'll call you a liar, and I'll throw your ass under the bus by looping in your supervisor, my supervisor, the owner of the company if they're accessible. Rabbit don't play that shit, you guys. So, aside from me having to drag one of the directors several months ago for being a bitch, yeah, whatever, bro. I've had nothing but extraordinary moments with all of the people I've been forced to interact with. And been forced kind of has a bad sound to it because I would say I've loved every day of this position. I've enjoyed the work environment. I have enjoyed my peers. I've enjoyed my superiors. I've enjoyed the people that have worked under me that I've had to train or that I've had to supervise minimally for certain projects. Like, it's been a good run. But with that being said, I guess there's been like a lot of drama in some other departments, and there have been some ongoing issues where one department in particular has essentially been hemorrhaging staff, and they cannot replace people as quickly as they're exiting, which is leading to a lot of stress with certain directors, like those who are overseeing administration or employee relations and all that stuff.
What's that? You bastard! How can you defeat me?
You started it, bro. Oh, so he's still saying the same shit. We're going to skip through this. Okay, that should be number 6. Give me my shit. Give me my shit. What? That better not be the case. I will drop my shit if I need to. Please don't do this, buddy. Give me my shit. I don't think I've ever seen this before, where he's like, you can't carry anything. Well, fuck you. No, give me my prize. Breakout. What?
My tummy's full. Squeak.
I should have kept the Mel's liquor. Why, when you get the 6th medal, do they not? What? 100% chance of escape. Actually, that would be good if I needed it, but I don't feel like I do. That was a bit of a squeak. I don't know if you guys heard that. I do. Well, whatever. It's fine. You know, I was wanting to continue to make my way through Winsport to go through all of the ogre vines to make sure I got everything, but we're full. Let's just go back to the temple together. I guess it was a good thing that I did start to go through so that I could find this guy and get medal number 6. Hopefully that's it. So I guess how we might end up ending this episode is by dropping 2 people off, taking a gander at our book to see who are we missing, at least in terms of the ones that aren't secrets or hidden. I still think that's a missed opportunity. They should have had in the post game another beast notebook open up that showed all the evolutionary lines of the secret beasts or the extra colors and all that fun stuff. I don't think they did a good job with that. Anyway, so Patrika's done. I think the line, I don't know who makes up that other line that we've got at the top, but I'll look through that so we can check Patrick's line off. Okay, we've got one slimy, Luther's in the works. I need to go back, and I don't remember what that beast's name is, but I know we've got one. Coos, we're working on that as well with Check. I think it's Check that we're running our way, or working our way through. We gotta grab one of these guys. Oh, we still got a ways to go with Mouse. I fucked up my early stages of the Mouse. I didn't do it justice. Oh, and it looks like, yeah, here was the meals as well. I kind of skipped over that and wasn't paying attention. So, there you go, friends. We are getting closer and closer to maxing out that notebook there.
No.
I'm doing fabuloso. So, take my boys. We're just going to drop them both off for now, and we'll worry about filling the gaps, or I will worry about filling the gaps without you in tow. I guess what we could have done before we even came here, let me go. Sorry, you guys. I dropped, not you guys, but to Emil and Patrick. I could have given them like a couple more minutes of the comfort of running around with us, but I didn't think it through. So it is what it is. I want us to come and see who's here and if there are any job postings.
Hey, Nan, what's up? Going shopping today? Sort of. I wanted to check the rankings, and I got some merging to do. Is that so? Say hi to Woo for me.
I think we've had that combo with him before, so probably didn't need to let him say it again.
Lately, I've been trying to build up my divine beasts. With more divine beasts, you get more strategy choices.
Okay. So nothing from any of you. All right, find an item. Hellfire book. I don't think I've got one, and I don't need your money. This dude who still wants some jewels. Can't do it, and I'm not doing this either. So we're just gonna keep passing it up until what we're looking for populates the board. So last stop with you guys in tow will be for us to come here, sell our shit, drop some other shit off. I don't know, should I sell the breakouts? Or do you guys think it'll be okay? I'll keep that. I'll get rid of the confusion book though. Don't care. And I guess I have so many of these shield items. I really don't know if I need both of these. Oh, that kind of sounds good. Why is the breakout not worth very much? 100% chance of escape. You guys, I really don't think I'll ever use this. I don't know if it's worth even taking up a slot in my warehouse. Yeah, it's gotta go. Hard blow sounds good. But I don't know. We're running out of slots. I don't really know. Drops the speed of the enemy. I guess I could. I don't know if I need to be hoarding all these books, y'all. Drops attack. Up speed of attack side. Like, I've got so many good things, and then I've got so many not so good things. We'll keep the Mel's Elixir. We're probably going to need it. I'll keep the Hide Spore. I can definitely use this myself as I'm running through some of the other forests to get us back where we need to be. So, with that being done, or being said, I will call this an early episode just so you do not have to see me plan out who will be in my party to take the places of Emile and or Patrick, because again, I'm not entirely certain if we'll keep both of them off or if I'll bring Emile back and just rotate things around. It's just really going to depend on what I have in my kennel, and you guys know there's always a plethora of folks ready to be merged up and for me to kind of tinker with a little bit. Actually, it's looking like I won't really have anyone here because these guys are already in their final form, so I never do anything with them. These folks aren't quite at level 20, so it's a bit of a... I think it's a bit of an impulsive move to merge them up, but at the same time, I really don't care. So anyway, yes, like I was saying, I will take care of taking care of these people. I will take care of taking care of all of these folks. That's... Oh my gosh, you guys, like, I'm so weird. I don't even know why anybody watches me. My mind is always all over the place. I just kind of talk as I'm playing, but you know, we don't do any second edits or second rounds around here. Like, what you see is what you get. So thank you very much for watching. Again, I apologize that this is a bit of a briefer episode, but when we do resume in episode 174, we will hit the ground running at the very end of Win Sport number 4, or maybe I'll just bring you back when I'm at the menu prior to us kickstarting Win Sport number 5. I don't know. Doesn't really fucking matter. It'll only save you a couple of seconds of watch time. But as always, I will bring you up to speed with anything that takes place without you. If I do find myself face to face with another beast hunter ready to get the 6th medal, I'll obviously bring you back sooner than later and recap any cutscenes, whether they're important or not with you. So, thank you for joining me, friends. I'm your host, Rabbit, and this is our playthrough of Jade Cocoon 2, where we are, I would say, rapidly approaching the end of the bonus content as we are navigating the post-game together. So I appreciate each and every one of you, and I look forward to seeing you in episode 174.